Hey foodies, we are just making a video here with my head cam. I figure I'd try some different videos out for you guys to learn and watch. You know, not every day I can make a video, so if I can throw this on, teach you guys a few things. Sorry. If I can throw this head thing on and make some videos while I'm not making professional videos for you guys to watch. More of a behind the scenes kind of look at what I eat during my days watching my child and working. So what I'm going to make here is a tomato and egg scramble, I guess. It's a Greek dish. So what I'm doing here is a Greekish dish, I guess. What I'm doing here is grating up tomatoes. I don't want the skin. I just want the pulp. And what I'm going to do is throw that into a frying pan, and I'm going to cook it until it's a thicker paste, and then I'll add some eggs to it and some cheeses and toast some bread. It's going to be delicious. And I don't want the pit, so I'll push that down. Careful I don't grate my fingers. And there we go. I have some tomato puree, I guess you would call this. Grated tomato. Alright, just throw this over into the sink. And then we are going to put this into a frying pan. Put the frying pan on a nice medium temperature, I guess. I'm going to take some olive oil and throw in the pan. They're my favorite kind, calicori. These guys are great. I love them. I found them on Instagram and I reached out to them and I was like, hey, I want to try your oil out. And they sent me over a couple of bottles and I fell in love with it. So I'm putting in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil here. Ooh, there we go. Alright, well that's heating up. And then we'll toss this in. And then we're going to stir that until it thickens up a little bit. You could also toss some tomato paste in here, if you'd like. I've done that a few times, but I just don't have any today. So I'm going to put my eggs into a bowl here. Crack them into a bowl. And 4. Alright. Cook this here. I'm not going to use that one. Let's use this one. Letting that cook down. Oh, that smells delicious already. It's just tomatoes and olive oil. Alright, I'm going to cut up a few, turn this on medium. I'm going to cut up a few slices of bread. I have some stale old bread. Well, not stale, I got some old bread here. I'm gonna cut that up and do a couple. Let's do a bias. Cut it on an angle. I'm gonna make some little crostinis or crostanis or grilled bread to put with the eggs. There we go. This I'll make in the breadcrumbs. There we go. Now, what I like to do is stir. Ah, it smells so good. Take some butter, throw it in the pan, heat at the bottom so it comes off. There we go. So we're going to take the bread here and just throw it in, get it damp on each side. Toast up nice. That smells good. Now you could also add a few herbs in here if you like. I like to add a bit of oregano. You know you like oregano when it's next to the stove in a dispenser or shaker. Oh yeah, smell of oregano and tomato. Whew, that smells good. Go. Take out a bit of feta. Should be good. And I'm also going to put I'm putting some garlic. A quick little mince here. Just chop it up. It's all going down the same. This is just lunch. Doesn't need to be fancy. Just throw that in there. Give it a little mix up. Meant to put this in with the tomatoes, but I forgot about it. So that's fine. Doesn't matter. Oh, it smells good though. Go cheese. Right about here, I guess we'll do. Give these a little flip over. There we go. Nice and toasty. Turn it down a bit. Let that toast on that side. Then we're going to go in with our eggs. I just like to plop them in, and I'll scramble them in the bowl and start mixing them in. And I'm going to switch to a spatula for this. Makes it a bit easier. Turn those off. Those are done. I don't want to break them up into a fine scramble. I want to keep big chunks in here. You can do that. I like bigger chunks for my scrambled eggs. And we're going to see some salt and pepper, some cheese at the end. Finish it with some cheese. Actually, we can go ahead and now throw in the feta. Crumble it in there. Give that a mix up. And turn the heat off. That's hot enough. And then we are gonna throw in our goat cheese. Just break that up and mix it in. And let the residual heat in the pan melt that goat cheese and the feta. You can also add some thyme in here when we cook it with the tomatoes too. It's really good. And I like to dip it with the crostinis. Alright, that looks like it's ready to go. Let's plate this bad boy up. Sorry guys, I'm not used to talking live while I have a camera in my head, so it's a little weird for me. This piece of garlic on the floor we'll get in a minute. Alright. Let's plate this down here. A scrambled egg. I'll take a few pieces of toast. Or our delicious grilled bread. Put them in the side, make them all fancy. That one there. This guy here. And why not? One more. And you could also top this. You can also top this with some more feta if you want. A bit of oregano. Now I didn't add any salt. You can adjust it after, but it has feta in it, which is quite salty, and some fresh cracked pepper, which it looks like I'm empty actually. So I get to fill that up. So I will use some pre-ground stuff that I use for other recipes. There we go. Bit of pepper. And there you have it. A nice tomato egg breakfast with some goat cheese and feta cheese with a bit of bread on the side. Looks delicious. Let's give this a try. This looks delicious, so here we go. Put on some bread. And more. That's really good. That's going to be a delicious lunch. Alright guys, I'm going to go eat my lunch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. FOOD-DEE out.